What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So before I get into this video, want to shout out another subscriber for showing love to the channel. Much respect to Joffrey Jean coming through again with the $5 donation via the Cash App. He says, Draymond on his knees for that bum. Too much. Yeah, I mean, the thing that really is disgusting is, like, I mean, you got a teammate, Steph Curry, who some people see as a top 3 all-time point guard. Some people got a top 10 all-time player. I'm even seeing some talk. Some people think he's the greatest point guard ever. I think that's premature. But this guy, you could argue, is the best player in the NBA since 2015 as far as accomplishments, winning. When you put all of those factors, dominance, changing the game, you could argue it's been Curry, been the best player since the last 10 years. But you capping so hard for this dude, that's a disrespect to your teammate, man. Draymond Green is a fucking slopehead idiot. Mountain head bitch. But anyway, much respect to you for showing love to the channel, man. So, look, I got this picture of James Harden. It ain't just him, but he's the poster boy for this shit. So, this is another article that I saw today that just reaffirms how much easier it is to score. Now, some people are going to say, oh, no, it's the shooting and, all these guys that can score the basketball. We didn't see this before. That's bullshit. But at the end of the day, it's the rule changes. It's the rule changes over the years that have allowed perimeter players to pretty much have free reign to do what they want to do offensively. It's the increase in favorable spacing, moving bigs away from the basket and making it more difficult for defensive players to guard people, and all these different other smaller rules that have been implemented to speed up the game. So what I'm talking about is, at one point in time, scoring 100 points meant that you probably won the game. Not always. But if you scored 100 points, let me put it like this. If you saw that your team scored 100 points back in 1998, 99, 2000, I'd say 90+% of the time your team won, if not even a bigger percentage than that. The champion Bulls in 98 averaged, I believe it was 96.7 points per game. So they didn't even average 100 points per contest. Some of those Spurs teams did not reach 100 points per game. They might have averaged like 95, 96. So, look, the Cavaliers, I think in 97 or 98, I think they averaged 88 points a game and still had a winning record. Think about that. 88 points a game and they still had a winning record. Today, of the times that teams have scored 100 points or more, they've lost 45% of the time this season. That's still a young season, but at this pace, this will be the highest percentage since the early 1970s. And back then, it was, the pace was just so much faster back then. But they played defense. But the pace was even faster than it is today. I mean, they would just take the first available jump shot. But today, with the three-point shot, You see the effective field goal percentage, the shooting percentages. Um, in today's league, centers are making 55% on average of their field goal attempts. In 2010, that number was 47%. 50%. In 2000, that number was 47%. That just goes to show you it's so much easier. Even with centers, it's so much easier to score. Perimeter players, it's easier to score. But they'll spin it as, oh, well, the talent level is just through the roof. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm not saying that there's not talented players, but nobody can convince me that Grayson Allen is better than fucking Wally Zerbiak. No one can convince me that Joe Harris is better than Dan Marley. You just can't convince me of that bullshit. But anyway, just want to throw this out there, man. It's just more evidence to suggest and to support the theory that a lot of us have. It's just so much easier to score. Anyway, tell me what you guys think.